Hello and welcome everybody to another episode of Game Rivals. I'm your host, Maximilian X, coming to you from the interwebs. And today is going to be a very special episode, especially if you're watching this on YouTube. Sorry for the audio listeners, you're going to just have to hear the sounds, but this one is going to be a very special one because we're going to be continuing our talk about the Nintendo Switch 2, our impressions. And when I say our, of course, I am talking about the man with the master plan, the guy who cannot go fast enough because too fast is not fast enough. It's, of course, I'm talking about Denirukun. Say hi to the people.
What's up? And you're right. Too fast is not fast enough. You've always got to go fast.
Exactly. And if you are watching this on YouTube right now, you could probably also see a little video on top. Because yes, we are going to be playing some games as we are talking about our experience playing the Nintendo Switch 2 for the past couple of weeks now. So what is a better thing to do than also show you a little bit about a little bit of Switch gameplay as well. So yeah,
Fair.
People can see me right now. I don't know where you are. They see my little Toad.
Are you Toad as well?
Yes, I am Toad. Dude, Toad is the best.
Toad
I
is
mean, I literally have a sound alert on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MaximilianX.
Nice plug.
Where, thank you, where one of my sound alert redeems is Toad saying I'm the best from Mario Kart 64.
Nice.
Wait, where are you then?
That's awesome. I'm in I'm on Super Mario Brothers Circuit. Mario Brothers Circuit?
Ah, okay.
I'm literally just like drifting around the track.
Because my usual go-to is Mario Circuit.
No. I'm already here.
And my eye had to start watering. My apologies. Damn it, I keep forgetting what the button is for the map. There it is. Mario Circuit.
Minus?
No, that's photo mode.
Oh, it's photo mode.
Wait,
okay.
you
I've
didn't-
had this game for 2 weeks.
You didn't
plus,
know where
and I've
photo
yet to
mode
take
was?
a single I've not done anything but race. I've not played around in photo mode at all.
I've tried it a couple of times. It's fine. I'm not a big photo mode guy, but yeah. So what you guys are seeing, if you're watching this on YouTube, we're playing Super Mario. Good grief, I'm so bad with things. We're playing Mario Kart World, and I am on one of my favorite tracks, Mario Circuit, which is the 3 tracks from Super Mario Kart, all in one, and they're interconnected. And I can show you this, by the way, because if I go to this special spot, hopefully I can figure out where it is without rubbing my eye too much, because oh my gosh, I don't know why my eye decided to start watering. I'm gonna have to edit this out because this is bad. Alright. Okay, so let me show you guys this track, because I remember distinctly hearing about this track being in here, and I was like, oh my god, yes, thank you, first of all. And then I was like, then they said like, oh, it's an amalgam of like the tracks. I was like, oh, that's a little disappointing, but okay, I can accept that. As long as it's there and the music is there, absolutely. And then I recently found out that it's not an amalgamation. Well, not exactly. What it is if I can find the dang trailer park. Yeah, I know, Mario Kart with a trailer park.
That's gonna be their next game. It's just gonna be Mario Park.
Oh, no, oh, there it is. There it is. Hang on, let me use the item real quick. That'll help. There is this. So over when you. Okay, let me start fresh. So when you play this game, you have different modes. One of the modes, and the one that we're in right now, is called Free Roam, where you can roam around the world and watch stuff. Now, in Free Roam, you have these binoculars where you can see, you can look out into the world and see what's there. Now, if you're watching with me on YouTube, you can see all the tracks. So you have Mario Circuit 1, Mario Circuit 2, and Mario Circuit 3. They're all
That's
here
really cool.
as individual tracks, but they're all connected with multiple roads. So you can have it as one big challenge, or you can just drive the individual tracks, which is so cool. It's one of my all-time favorites. And I really need to learn how to turn off the pop-ups of friends coming online. I don't even know how you... I don't even know if that's a possibility.
I think there is, yeah. If you go under your page, and then you go under user settings.
But you can turn that off?
I think you can. There has to be a button. I mean,
okay, well, I'll have to do that. Well, not while we're recording because I don't want to dox anybody. But
yeah.
Outside of that, oh my gosh, this game is so much fun. Like, okay, I will say this. I have not played this as much as I want to for a few reasons. One, The Legend of Zelda looks amazing in this game. On the system, like the Switch 2 editions of these games, I haven't even touched Tears of the Kingdom yet because I am so for real with this. I am actually playing through Breath of the Wild again. I am actually playing.
It's because of the Switch 2 edition.
Yes, because it runs smooth as silky butter. I don't know what they did, but the game actually looks even more better than it already did, and it's just. I'm sorry. I'm glitching. I'm actually like physically glitching because it feels like playing the game all over again. So I'm playing the game all over again.
Yeah. Actually, I'm kind of the same way. Like, I'm trying really hard because I went on a little bit of a spending spree and I bought a bunch of games for the Switch. And it's like, I don't know what to play first.
Oh no.
And I'm trying to divide my time equally with everything. So if you see me online, you'll see me play like Mario Kart World for like 20 minutes and then jump into Bravely Default for like 20 minutes and then jump into like Cyberpunk for like 20 minutes.
Don't say Bravely Default. I was this close to buying it myself.
Bought it. It's so good.
Because I found it in I found the physical copy, well, physical in quotes, copy in the store, and it was cheaper than buying it by the eShop.
So, I pre-ordered my Bravely Default copy, which we talked about last time, and literally after we were done recording that day, I like decided to go and cancel my pre-order because Best Buy had it available in stock, and the EB Games that I went to was like, we never got our shipment. They did. They just never called me. So when I went to go cancel, they're like, oh, it's
You're
here.
Joking.
No.
Really?
I literally went, I'm like, you guys have I pre-ordered a copy of Bravely Default. It hasn't come in yet. And I'm just going to cancel it, get my money back, and I'm going to go buy it from somewhere else. I see stores have it. And the guy's like, we have Bravely Default here. I don't know what you're talking about. I was the last one to pick up my pre-order.
Oh, that's so mean.
Yeah.
Maybe whoever talked to you was like new or something.
A bitch? I mean, sorry.
I didn't want to say.
Can I say that? A bitch?
I might have to.
No, she was honestly.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
She like when I talked to her, she was genuinely a little grumpy because she's like, no, because apparently they didn't get Cyberpunk either. So I guess they got their Bravely Defaults and their Cyberpunks later. But yeah, no.
That's crazy.
Honestly, by the way, speaking about Bravely Default, because it's a key card, not a big deal.
Yeah,
Doesn't bother me as much as I thought it would.
Yeah. People make a big deal about a lot of things. Because after they announced it, and after I took some time to think about it, the key card thing, again, it's still better than just a download key, which EA did with Split Fiction.
Split Fiction?
It's a download.
So did what's their...
It's
same thing with Civilization 7. It's a download code.
Wait, why? Because that makes leaving... Oh, no, I know why. Because that one... Wait, no, that still doesn't make sense.
Actually, let's take a look, because I have Civilization 7. How big is the file?
No. You don't understand what I'm saying. Civ 7 is a Switch 2 edition, which means...
Yes.
There should be a card.
Nope.
So they were too lazy to put it on a Switch 2 edition card?
Yep.
Because a Switch 2 edition card is literally just a Switch card, which has like the Switch 2 edition files on it. Oh my god, that's so
no files on it.
That's so disappointing.
Like here,
How
actually,
big-
let me send you something on Discord right now.
Wait, how
because
big is the
when
file?
That's what I want to find out. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can. If I
Okay,
go to,
I'm
I
sorry
think,
if
my
you guys are
storage.
looking at my really bad playing because I just got so
There's
yeah.
too much information going on
There's
right
too
now.
much
We're too
information.
distracted.
There's too much information going on, too distracted. But
System setting.
coming back to
Data management.
so coming back to what I was saying about the game cards, it's not that big of a deal. And if you're bored with that game for whatever reason, you can always resell a game key card.
Yep.
Just, you know, make sure that the person that you're selling it to, you know, has access to the internet. And don't be like, oh, everybody has access to the internet. No, you do not live in places like rural USA. Not everywhere has gosh darn internet. There's still places that use ASL.
Yep. And dial-up even.
And dial-up, yes. Which is kind of crazy.
So, Civ 7 is 14 gigs.
Ah, yeah. Okay, that's... Yeah, but that's... Come on, man. That...
Bravely default was 9.
Yeah, I know. But oh, 9? Oh, they shrunk it.
9.
Because originally we found out that it was 11. So that means they shrunk Bravely Default even further. All right, let's...
And that's on a fucking card.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do a quick race.
Okay, I'm in.
So we can show the audience how that looks.
1 minute intermission?
Oh no, why did I do that? I did. That's the default setting. That's so annoying.
Oh, do you do random on purpose so it's 3 laps around a track?
Yeah.
Okay, shit, I didn't. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, you learned about that too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently, if you want to do like 3 laps, let me rephrase that. If you want to guarantee a like 3-lap course, then you have to select random. Everybody has to select random because then it only chooses 1 track and it'll have 3 laps instead of doing like a mini tour thing. I also noticed something. Oh, okay. So I have to. Yeah, that works better. I also noticed something because when I first started playing this online, on stream, I should say, is that I kept looking at my monitor and not at like the actual game.
Yeah.
And because of that, whenever I tried to trick off, it would be delayed, so it didn't register.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
You gotta. Yeah. It's. What the hell just happened? I'm lost.
And I was talking to chat the whole time, like, hey, it's delayed when I play online. It's like, no, it's not delayed because you play online. You're looking at the wrong...
It's the latency between your capture card
exactly.
and the Switch.
It's like, oh, oops, okay. That is just... Oh, no, that's so bad. Wait, hey.
What's up?
No, you don't.
Ooh, I'm gonna get a new character.
Wait, really? You don't have this one yet?
No,
I still don't have Dolphin! Alright, so how this game works with unlocking unlocking characters. So some characters you will unlock naturally as you play. The rest, like the enemy characters that you need to unlock, are only unlocked when you use the Kamek item, which doesn't happen often. And if it's a character that you have not gotten yet, or if it's one that you already had, then that's just a waste. So I'm still waiting for the day that I finally unlock Dolphin, which I hate because whenever I play online or offline,
everyone's using them.
Dolphin is there. I'm like, it's you all taunting me. It's taunting me right there, and that's so mean. It's so FOMO-y.
It is. It really is.
Oh my god, I can't concentrate because I'm talking the whole time. I'm behind. Which is
Why
crazy.
do you think I'm not saying anything right now?
Which is crazy because I do this when I stream, so I don't know why I'm so behind. Ah, dang it, I messed up. Alright, so outside of that, you know, we talked about the game keys and how it's not that big of a deal. I'm pretty sure there are other people that think otherwise, and you know what? That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, you know, outside of...
Everyone's entitled to an opinion.
Exactly. even if it is wrong. And no, yeah, I mean the game key thing doesn't really bother me that much. The fact that we still have download codes is criminal. Because of this, because like if you're that against like spending money on having a physical copy, then just don't do it. Honestly, just don't.
Like you're going through all the trouble of printing a case, printing a label, printing a little pamphlet or whatever. You're doing all of this stuff. You can't just spend the extra however much you pay for a license for a cartridge, especially like right now when the community is doing such great things with physical copies. Like, have you seen those little cassette cases that they've made?
Yeah, I saw that. That's crazy.
I love that idea. I remember when I don't know if it's probably the same person or not, but they did that for like Game Boy games, like Game Boy Advance, and they made little cassette cases for them instead of because they don't have a case, right? They gave you cardboard boxes, so they made like they took old cassettes and made cases out of them. I think it's great.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Kind of want them.
I'm almost tempted to buy them.
Wait, is it on Etsy or something?
I think he's selling. Well, the guy who made them is selling or not selling, but has
he has
the
files.
3D print file.
Yeah. Wait, he 3D printed the cards? Oh, so they're custom made.
Yep.
Oh, that makes way more sense. Okay.
Random.
Yep.
So yeah, so that way there's actually like a spot inside for your case or your cartridge to sit.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. It's a great idea. And the great thing is, I don't know about you, but here our libraries have 3D printers and they're free to use. You just bring your own filament.
What? That's a thing?
Yep.
I might have to look up my library.
The library that's by where I live actually has a studio that you can use for free.
Wait, is this a public library?
Yep. Like a regular public library. Because nobody here goes for books anymore. So they've started renting out laptops. They've started like renting out video games. Like they did the old like Blockbuster thing. Yeah, and they just made it like a place for you to go use. So you can like use it as like they have office rooms for like work from home. They have like a studio downstairs, so if you want to do like photo shoots or record music, you just bring some of your own equipment. Yeah.
Canadian public libraries be popping off, y'all. That is crazy. I couldn't even imagine like Dutch libraries doing that at all.
It's really nuts. I didn't know about this till recently, and I was like, wait, what?
Dang. Okay, I might have to do some research on my end if they do it here as well, because I have no idea if they do it.
But as we're getting sidetracked, because we're talking about everything else but Switch 2 games right now, okay. So Mario Kart World has obviously been like the quote-unquote system seller, the bundle, the pack-in, whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
Right. And it's a great game, honestly. To include this with all of the secrets and everything that you have to unlock, from characters to carts to modes. Yeah. Like I just found out there's a way to unlock a mirror mode.
Yeah. Oh wait, you just found out?
Yeah, I honestly didn't pay a lot of attention to look for secrets and stuff. I've just been dying as I race right now, but at the same time, I've just. You know, the only one I knew about is like there's no Rainbow Road, and then when I finished all the Grand Prix, right, then a new one popped up. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Oh my god, the Rainbow Road is so awesome. Amazing. I wish we could like show that one off right now. I don't know if it'll pop up as an option, but it is straight up gas. It is fire. The music is amazing.
I'm getting hit by a train. All right.
You got hit. I'm first now. Now I'm suddenly first. Even though I've been yapping this whole time.
That's good. See? You're warming up.
Yeah, so like I said, I've been playing Zelda, I've been playing Mario Kart a lot. And I've also, because we talked about this off stream a while ago, where I was like, oh, there's this game that, hang on, let me just finish this real quick and then fix my eye. There's this game that I was talking about with you off stream called Disaster Report 4 Summer Memories. And I was telling you how on the Switch and even on the PlayStation 4, base PlayStation 4, I don't have a Pro, don't come at. It runs like poo-poo. Yeah. It runs absolutely garbage. the frame rates drop, and the whole premise of that game is that it's a natural disaster that's occurring in Japan. You're like this office lady or office dude, you can choose. And there's, isn't the big earthquake hits. And there's still aftershocks when you're playing the game.
Yeah.
Right? So what happens? Buildings start collapsing. Once that happens on your original Switch and on PlayStation 4, the frame rate takes a huge crap.
Right.
And it's just, it's borderline unplayable. And even when it's not doing that, even when it's normal, it's still bad.
Yeah.
It's still horrible.
Yeah, it's not properly optimized, or I guess the hardware is restricting it, you can say.
But this game has not received an update patch, and it runs like butter. Like straight up butter on Switch 2.
No, and there's a lot of games that have actually benefited from just the update in hardware alone. I hate you. I'm trying to talk and you're just hitting me with shells like, get lost. No. There's a few games that have benefited from without an update patch or anything. It's mostly games that have an unlocked frame rate.
Yeah.
That are benefiting from the extra hardware. So one game that caught my eye and I was like, oh, well, now I'm definitely going to go buy this was Ni no Kuni 2.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I have Ni no Kuni. Well, I have Ni no Kuni 1, not 2.
So I played Ni no Kuni 1 on the PS3. And then, Ni no Kuni 2 came out. I'm like, oh, I'll definitely pay attention to it and I'll get it later down the road when it came out on like PS4 or whatever. I don't remember. And I was watching a video. I think it was it was on YouTube, but I can't remember who. But I was watching a YouTube video and they were like, "There's a bunch of games."
No,
maybe
sorry.
Game Explain.
Wait, was it good?
MVG, Modern Vintage Gamer.
Or was it good game? Good Vibe Games. Because they also did a video on that as well.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people were, because I know Digital Foundry also was doing tons of videos on like Switch review.
Ooh, have you seen their review, by the way? Not to distract anything, but have you seen their Switch 2 review?
No.
I
already bought the Switch 2. I don't care.
I mean, they do say
like,
something.
That's me.
Yeah, sorry.
Here's my thing. Okay, so first, really quickly, so they said like Ni no Kuni 2 really benefits from the hardware because the frame rate is a lot smoother and a lot more consistent.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of games that have unlocked frame rates that are Switch 1 games that you just pop in and you'll have a better run. Now, the beauty of it is Ni no Kuni 2 was on sale for like $10 at the eShop after I saw this video, so I bought it.
Yeah.
It was like 80% off, so I was like, I had to buy it. So I gave it a quick run. It does run smooth. It runs well, and I think this is a great thing because it breathes life into older Switch games.
True.
Where you may have not been. You go back and take a look at some games where they're like, oh, the frame rate sucks. It was a little choppy, blah blah blah. But if you can find out, and I'm sure there's ways that people have already taken a look and found out, if a game has an unlocked frame rate, they're gonna benefit from.
It's either gonna be a locked 30 or a locked 60, depending on the game.
Yeah. I think. Oh, I'm forgetting. I think it's the Darksiders side game, not 1, 2, or 3, but the other one that came out. I forgot what the name is, but it has a subtitle to it. That game also benefits from going on the Switch 2, right? Because it also has an unlocked frame rate.
True.
So
yeah,
I think that's a great thing.
There's one I haven't checked out yet that I do own, which is Red Faction Guerrilla. Oh, you're about to get owned, by the way.
I know.
Bye. I have to take my glasses off.
I hate you so much right now.
I have to take my glasses off because my eye keeps watering and I have no idea why this is happening. Which is okay because I can still see the screen because it's like literally right in front of me. Nope, denied. I win.
Alright, well done.
There, much better. I don't know why my eye keeps watering though. But yeah, so I still have to check that one out. Because that one also has a lot of destruction. I don't remember particularly that one had issues, but
Red Faction 2?
Yeah, no, Red Faction Guerrilla. But Red Faction 2 never came to Switch.
Right. Okay. Sorry.
It's called the Remastered. The Mars Start Edition.
Haha, I get that.
God, I hate that pun. It's so bad.
You don't. You love it. You love it.
But it's so bad though. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, so that's, yeah, I mean, in between like playing obviously the new game and the some of the classics with, you know, with the backwards compatibility, and they recently actually updated the Switch 2 to add more games to the compatibility list.
Yep.
So that's great, because there were still some games that were having like boot up problems or problems after boot up. So it's nice that Nintendo's actually actively still going through the entire library and trying to at least fix stuff like booting up the game or making sure that they don't crash after boot up.
Yep. I'm waiting for them to do that with Jackbox 2, because I think that's the only game in my library that has compatibility issues still.
Yeah, that's still on the list, I think, yeah. I saw that and I was like, oh yeah, Denny has that.
Denny does have that.
Have I played? Yeah, I think I've played Jackbox games a couple of times. I don't own any Jackbox games though.
The beauty of it is you don't need to. Only one person does. So like I have a bunch like on PC.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think Jackbox 2, which is like my personal favorite, is the only one I have on Switch.
Ah, okay.
So I still need a Switch until that's fixed.
That's true.
It's the only game I need a Switch for right now.
Yeah, so one of the speaking of old Switch, one of the things that I have yet to try out yet, even though I have an extra Switch to try it out yet, I just haven't really bothered to do so, is Game Share.
Huh.
So Game Share is very interesting because if you are a diehard Nintendo fan, then you would remember that the Game Boy Advance and the DS and the 3DS had this function called Download Play, where certain games, like Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart DS, and I think even Mario Kart Super Circuit on the Game Boy Advance, had this feature where if you connected to another player, either with the link cable or wireless in later, you know, the DS and 3DS, then you could download a smaller version of that game, and you could play with that other person, and you didn't need to buy the game. The only sort of kind of downside was that you couldn't select any other character than, say, Shy Guy.
Shy Guy. It was always Shy Guy.
I think it was always Shy Guy. I guess because he was the least resource intensive. So he was the one that was chosen. And yeah, that was pretty cool. Not every game supported this for obvious reasons, because, you know, that's weird. I mean, why would you do download play for a single player game? But I digress. But other games on later systems, like say the 3DS, had it a little bit more robust, which is really nice. But then, you know, the Switch came out and then they did not have that option until now on the Switch 2, and also kind of on the Switch. So the way this works is you have two versions of this feature. There's the original feature, which is using local play. So it will not download the game, it will stream the game to other systems. So you can have multiple Switches on local play, or Switches and Switch 2s to do this. So if you have, for example, it doesn't work with Mario Kart. I tried. It's not a feature that this game supports, which is a little bit unfortunate.
Fast Fusion supports it.
Fast Fusion does support it. I have yet to pick it up, but it is definitely on the list of games I'm picking up. But there's also Mario Odyssey, which got an update that supports this. And I said there are two versions, right? I said one is the local, where you're streaming the game locally to another Switch or Switch 2. And then you have the online version, which only allows you to stream to Switch 2 because it uses Game Chat to do it. So if you have Game Chat, if you have a Nintendo Switch online membership, you have access to Game Chat. And if you have that, you can stream Game Share games to that other person or persons, depending on the game that you're playing. And apparently it's pretty decent. There is some artifacting when you play online, depending, of course, on everybody's connection. But I think that if you have the game docked and everybody has their dock wired, because there's an Ethernet port now, then it should bring up a pretty decent image quality. So so that's awesome. I've yet to try it with Mario Odyssey, but I really want to try it out because it is, it's something. It's close to what you have on Steam, which is Steam. What's it called?
SharePlay.
SharePlay, yeah. It's kind of it's basically that. It's that, but you have also an offline version now. So I'm really curious to see how the online version works and the offline version of GameShare.
Yeah, I'm excited to use that. I really hope it's a feature. I really hope it's a feature that more developers take advantage of. Especially with right now, with how game carts and stuff work with virtual game cards. I can see a situation where I feel like a lot of parents wouldn't go and say, well, I'm not going to go and spend $1,400 or however much on 2 Switches because older son and younger son or brother and sister can't play together like they used to. You know, and to be able to game share even locally is great. And I think there's, what's that game? The Clubhouse games?
Yeah, also supports it.
Where you can... Yeah, and you can game share with up to 3 other people locally without the need of them having a cartridge, which is fun and great. And you know what? To be honest with you, Clubhouse games is one of the reasons why I got a DS. Mario Kart was the reason I got a DS. Tetris was the real reason why I got a DS. Don't judge me.
Nobody's judging. Tetris is awesome. Tetris is the greatest game of all time.
Best selling of all time too. But what I'm trying to say is, like, it's a great feature to have, like, you know, with. Especially in a house where you have multiple people, right? And you don't want to fork out that kind of money for hardware because it's tough right now. To think of that initial investment to get everybody to play Mario Kart World Tour, for example. Like, just take us for example. We both have to have a Switch. We both have to have a copy of the game. We both have to have Nintendo Online. We both have to have all of that in order for us to be sitting here and recording this right now and being able to play.
True.
And I think if you and I were brothers and mom and dad had to pick which one is going to get the Switch 2, you'd probably get the Switch 2 and I'd be stuck with the old Switch and I would not be a happy camper.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So having that as a feature is really great.
Yeah. And I think especially with games that are meant to be played, let's say locally, multiplayer. So you have your Street Fighter, right? Or anything along the lines of that. Like, the first thing that comes to mind is fighting games. Like, game share that thing.
Yep.
And then you have 2 people playing on 2 Switches, and it's grand old time.
Yeah.
My 2 cents.
I mean, I totally agree with what you're saying, and the added bonus of having game share back as a feature means that I don't think the implementation should be that heavy. At least that's how I'm thinking about it. I'm not a developer. I don't know. I don't have a dev kit. I wish I did, but I don't. I've been going in circles this entire time.
Yep. So have I.
Huh? How?
You've just been we've been talking and driving mindlessly.
I thought we were going.
Oops.
You can do that. That's so funny.
Stop traffic.
You can stop traffic. Someone actually put it up on like YouTube or something, and he caused like a huge traffic jam on like the bridge. Yeah. The bridge that leads out of Crown City. Wait,
I think we need a new feature in this game.
Let me.
Oh no, my controller's low battery. Shoot.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Never had.
Well, I haven't played.
Do that.
Your Switch 2 Pro controller run out of battery?
Oh wait, I don't have it. Very funny.
I'm sorry, do you not have it? I'm kidding. I know.
Dude, that was dirty.
that was a little dirty. I know.
Yeah, no, my Joy-Cons are actually surprisingly still holding up real well. I don't think I've ever had them tell me that their battery is low. But I also usually play them either attached to the console. There was okay, so I don't know if you did the same thing, but there is this kind of a bug with the battery.
Yep, the battery thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you fix yours too, or did you not have that?
I got
issue?
like 50. No. Like okay, so obviously, the first day I got my Switch, I was playing Mario Kart nonstop, and I think I had to charge it 3 times
Because it kept telling you that the battery was almost empty.
because the battery was almost done. Like I do a race, and then like one Grand Prix chugged like 20% of my battery.
Yeah.
And then I was like, shit, I only have like 15% off. Well, let me go touch grass and let this charge.
I mean, it's a good way to touch grass.
It is. And then, yeah, I was like, this is draining way too fast. Like they said, it's like what, 2 to 4 hours of battery life, but I felt like I was losing battery every like hour.
Yeah. Yeah, so this was apparently a bug, and it's very easy to solve. I did it, and yeah, so basically what you have to do is you have to turn off your Switch, like actually power it down. Then you have to hold the volume buttons while booting up the Switch, and that should boot you into the recovery mode of the Switch, and that's it. That solves it. You just turn it off again from the menu, and then your battery issue is fixed. Well, there's not an issue with the battery per se, but how the battery was being read out,
displayed, yeah.
how it was being displayed was inaccurate. And I think the same thing happened to my controllers, because I noticed that my controllers, whenever I tried to connect them to charge, they would charge for a bit, and then it would say it's not charging, even though they're connected to the Switch. I'm like, that makes no sense. Why is it not charging? Then I would reconnect it. But after I did the reset thing, it updated the controllers when I went to the menu, and that fixed it for the controllers as well. So apparently it does it for the controllers too. It's just that you have to do that reboot thing so that it will fix the readout for the system and also fix the readout for the controllers as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, crazy, right?
I mean, all in all, I'm not gonna lie, the battery life on my Switch 2 has been okay. I've never found myself sitting there and being like, oh my god, I'm not gonna make it, or I don't know, right? Because half the time when I'm away at work or I'm touching grass or doing things that don't involve me playing my Switch, it's docked.
Yeah,
and it's charging. And then I pull it off, and I play for like maybe an hour or two before bed, and it lasts. It gets the job done. Like, I'm not taking it on long road trips yet, so that's kind of going to be the test the next time I have to, like, I don't know, fly to Mexico or something.
Yeah.
Mexico's like a 3-hour flight from here, so let's see how the battery holds up.
Okay.
That's going to be my true test, but until then, it's fine for playing at home, taking it over to a friend's house, playing it, showing it off, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I started taking my Switch to work. It's great.
Oh, I started taking my Switch to work right away. So,
nice.
Yeah, that is just crazy. It's been so much fun just like taking it with me. I have this crazy carrying case. It's a little bulky, but it allows me to bring my charger and my Joy-Con grip.
Perfect. Yeah, I think I want a little bit of a bulkier case because I do want something that can carry an AC adapter at least, because I actually bought a spare AC adapter. So I have one permanently plugged into my dock, and then I have one that I take around in case I need it.
Yeah.
But it kind of sits outside of the case. Oh, here's a fun little fact. I've already scratched the screen on my Switch 2.
No. Wait.
Thank you very much, Nintendo Switch 2 dock.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's a very tiny scratch. It's not noticeable at all. And I've even put an extra screen protector on top, so it was the screen protector that got scratched, so I replaced it, so it's fine.
Good.
Yeah, but I've noticed my dock is a very snug fit.
Really?
I have a very thin case on it, and it's a snug fit.
Oh, okay. Oh,
like,
wait, you
actually,
also have a case on the Switch. Right, yeah, I also have a case on the Switch too. Yeah.
But it's a very thin case. Like, it actually feels weird to play it without the case.
Yeah, because I was about to say, like, that's the one thing that this dock had is it has a little bit more playroom in terms of like docking space.
Mine's tight. Like, it's tight. I gotta finagle it in a little bit, and I don't like. It's not a thick case, like I said. Like, you've seen it. It's thin.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
All right, so one of the other things that was, of course, launched on the day that the Switch 2 launched, with the system that is only available on Switch 2s, is of course Nintendo Switch Online GameCube app.
Yes.
Which launched with 3 games: Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker, F-Zero GX, and Soul Calibur 2. Which is of course the GameCube version, which has Link. And I happen to have a, well, not a Switch 2 GameCube controller, but a regular old GameCube controller. In fact, what I'm showing on stream right now, is my original GameCube controller.
Wow,
it still
fancy.
Works. And that thing is definitely 20 plus years old. So make of that what you will. Because that thing came out in 2001. Yeah, so you can do the math.
I think I'm going to have to buy a GameCube controller now for this thing. Like the ones that they had for the old Switch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think that is a recommend. So, with that said, should we switch to the GameCube app?
Oh, hell yeah! I mean, yes. Yes, we should.
Okay, so,
I'm already in there.
sit right there, guys. It's not even going to take long because it's literally going to be a swipe, and we'll be back with the GameCube games. And we're back. That was quick, wasn't it? So we're back. We are playing Soul Calibur 2 on the Nintendo Switch GameCube app. Ignore the signal strength. That is apparently how that works.
I love it. I'm here for it.
I don't know if you see it on your end, but mine is flashing yellow. It's like 2 bars.
Mine's going 1 bar red, 2 bar yellow, and then flashing consistently.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'm here for it. So yeah, we're going to be playing some Soul Calibur 2 while we talk about this cool new addition to the Nintendo Switch 2 online services specifically, and what we hope to see from this app. We're going to go to Versus Battle, so we can... I have not unlocked any characters yet, so forgive me.
Me either.
I will go with my standby, which is Taki.
I'm gonna go with Killick. Why not?
Oh no, why Killick? I hate Killick so much. Like that is some trauma with Killick, I'm gonna tell you right now. Have you played the like the story mode or the mission mode?
Weapon Master mode, or what it's called?
Yes, Weapon Master mode. Yeah, there are some missions against Killick that there's one
that was my whole
mission,
summer in 9th grade.
I wanted to actually physically kill this person. Like, I know Killick is not a real character, not a real person, but this one mission, I think the whole thing with it is that he you couldn't damage him, you had to wring him out. And because he uses a gosh darn bow staff, he is hard to hit. And especially when they put the CPU at a very hard difficulty. Oh my god. Apologies for the very bad gameplay that you're experiencing right now as we play and talk about the GameCube app. I am so bad at this. Actually, it's not that bad now. I don't know how it is in your app, but it's playable.
I think it took a second to kind of... I feel like I'm a little delayed, but it's not horrible.
It's not,
I mean, I suck regardless.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah, I'm so... Like, I haven't played this game in 20 years or
Did you put, like, a CRT filter over it?
Yeah. Is it not looking good?
Okay. No, I was just wondering, because I was like, is that an online thing, or is it just...
no, it's built in the app, yeah. It's actually not bad because, like, the thing is... So, here's the thing. If you do it without the filter, it still looks good, but it looks a little bit too sharp.
Yep.
So that's why I turned the filter on. It's like, okay, it's not that bad. I thought it was going to be horrible. Because with some of the games, it's not that great. Voldo is so weird and creepy. But yeah,
this Voldo to creep people out with it.
This game, like, if you look at this game, it looks good still. For a game that came out in, what, 2002?
2003, 2005.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't
Maybe,
that
no.
late. No.
2004, I think.
Yeah, it might have been
Something like that.
Something like that. And yeah, it looked good back then, and it looks great with the upscaling. It looks very clean, and I'm not gonna lie, the CRT filter kind of does it for me with this one. I don't like it in the GameCube games, or sorry, the Game Boy games. It looks a little bit too strong, and even on the
CRT,
the CRT filter, yeah, it's a little too strong in like the 16-bit and the 8-bit systems. But here, it kind of works. And of course, like I said, there are 2 other games that you can play: F-Zero GX and Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, which, by the way, looks so much better, in my opinion,
than the HD remake
remakes.
Or whatever.
Yeah,
I
because
agree.
they
I like
changed
that.
the art style entirely. And everybody, I think everybody had the same thing, but I'm gonna be real with you. There were a lot of people, a vocal minority that was really coping. I learned to accept those aesthetics.
Yeah.
But when they showed it off in the Switch 2 Direct, I was like, this looks so much better.
Yeah. I think all the games look fantastic. Like I've played them all. Like I've given F-Zero GX a little bit of a try. All right, you know what? Let's just fucking do this.
Yeah,
sorry.
I was so bad at F-Zero GX. Wait, ooh, mirror match. Okay. Wait, then I think isn't there a?
There's a Hyrule Castle or something. Isn't there?
Is this it?
No.
There's a Temple of Time. Where is it? Wasn't that it? The one I selected?
Maybe. Let's see.
We'll see.
Awesome.
Desires a sword, and a sword.
I don't think this is the Temple of Time.
No, it's not the Temple of Time. Damn it! I know there's a.
But it's close enough.
I might have to look it up. I think it might be unlockable.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. So, are there any hopes for you of like games that you would love to see?
I just want like the old. I think Tales of Symphonia was on the.
Yeah, but that Tales of Symphonia has like a Switch version now, so I don't. They might do it, but I don't think that Bandai Namco would do it since they already put it out on Switch 1.
I guess.
Right?
I think just a
version
lot of the RPGs that haven't been redone would need to come out here. I think this is a great way to introduce some RPGs, especially with people who've just had a lot of fun with Expedition 33 and are looking for a turn-based game.
Yeah, Skies of Arcadia, hell yeah.
Yep, Skies of Arcadia.
That one is definitely on my list of like RPGs that they should bring out to the app. So make it happen, Sega. I know that you still know that it exists.
Oh, you know what I really want on here? What? And I know it's a wing and a prayer game, but I want the Mega Man games that were on here, like the Mega Man Network Transmission or the Battle Network game that was on here. And then I want the Mega Man X RPG. What's it called? Command Mission on here.
Oh, Command Mission. Yeah.
I would love to have those 2 games on
never
here.
played that one.
Oh, it's great. It's hard as hell. Hard in the sense that there's a lot. The GameCube version, I think, there's a lot more random encounters in the GameCube version versus the PS2 version. And I think the GameCube version does look better.
Okay.
But yeah, Command Mission was a fun game.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Nightmare.
I'm trying to think. Is Siegfried an unlockable in this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Siegfried is an unlockable. So is Cervantes.
Yeah.
Not Yoshimitsu. I think Yoshimitsu's already available.
Yeah, he is.
The Weapon Master guy, the old dude. What's his name?
I don't remember. Oh god, I hate his speech. This reach is crazy.
It is quite insane.
God, this game looks amazing. What the heck? Bro? I'm sorry, it really
Like,
does look
to
really
think.
good for a 20-plus-year-old game.
Yeah. And it's sad that the other one, like Soul Calibur 6, does not like play as well as this one does, in my opinion.
I never played like so. So my history of the Soul Calibur series is Soul Edge
Yeah.
on the PlayStation, and then
Yep.
this game, and that's it.
Really?
Yeah. I never
So
played the one with,
my history was
with the Star Wars characters. I never played anything beyond this one.
so I think the only one I haven't played extensively, and that's kind of like, you know, with an asterisk there, is sorry, give me one second. I just want to do this thing. Ah, I can't pull it off.
Ha! Nice try. Bye.
Thank you. So I played Soul Calibur. The original Soul Calibur was one of the few games I had on my Dreamcast. And then the GameCube version of Soul Calibur 2, like I said, I spent a whole summer doing Weapon Master mode and locking as much as I could. Soul Calibur 3 I bought on eBay because, well, it was Soul Calibur 3 and I wanted to try this whole make a fighter mode, which was like the selling point of it.
That was right. That did have that.
Yeah. And then Soul Calibur 4, I had both. I had the PS3 version, so I had Darth Vader. Soul Calibur 5, I don't remember, but I know I've played it.
Oh, okay.
And Soul Calibur 6, I have on PC. So
Yeah, that was.
I played them all.
Yeah. So when it
I think
comes,
Soul Calibur 4 was the one that started introducing like finishing moves or something, or like final moves, or like final smash style moves.
oh, okay.
Yeah. I was just gonna call them fatalities, but that's not right.
Oh no. Oh no. Ouch.
That's how you use Maxi. Okay. Just trying to remember.
I don't like Max.
Max is
That-
fun to use.
that's-
He's annoying as hell.
As to use, yeah. As to play against, no. He's the only other character that I do not like to play against because of the reach.
Sure, take out my feet, why don't you? It's nice. That was good.
That was.
I couldn't get
actually
anything off. I blame the lag.
satisfying. Sure, blame the
There's
lag.
no lag. There's no lag.
Yeah, it's as long as nobody else joins our room, it's fine. I don't think anybody's gonna join our room, but you never know. I seriously definitely was gonna join our room because I did not put a passcode on it. Oh my
That's
god,
fair.
I hate Maxi so much. But yeah, so my a couple of games that I would love to see. Actually, I have a few of them here. One of them is this little game, Eternal Darkness.
Eternal Darkness, yeah.
It's a good game. It's like, I kind of wish more people played Eternal Darkness just so that more people would make more Eternal Darkness style games. Because the way it manipulates, the way the gameplay is manipulated with the sanity meter and the sanity effect, for the time, was really amazing. I don't want to say anything just in case they do release it. Don't want to spoil anything about it. But let's just say that there is a sanity meter, so you can already figure out what that means. So,
Yep.
right, the lower it gets, the more weird things start happening. And the weird things that start happening can be literally anything. And when I say literally anything, I do mean literally anything. And also Ivy, what the heck?
Come on, Ivy has like amazing reach.
No, I mean, she does have amazing reach. I'm talking about her gosh darn outfit.
Oh, they get progressively skimpier and skimpier, I feel.
I know.
Like,
Also,
literally by Soul Calibur 6, she's literally just covering the important bits.
really?
Oh, it's very uncomfortable to play as Ivy at times.
Which is so funny because, okay, lore dump for Soul Calibur, the Calibur series, Soul Calibur series. Ivy is the daughter of the main villain of this game series.
Cervantes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And her sword is also has parts of the Soul Edge in it, which is a whole thing, by the way. Like the story for Soul Calibur is crazy.
It's great. It's a great story.
It's a great story. It's insane though. Wait, how the heck do you change colors again? Oh, there.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't remember this character, so I'm gonna try him out.
Oh, Yun
Sung. Yeah, I don't remember him very well. I never used him a lot.
Yeah, I never used them either. I did use Shanghua, but it's again.
Oh shit.
It's been so long ago. Also, the pressing the button, then they say something.
That's fun.
That's so much fun.
But my favorite is Valdo because it's the same like little gravelly howl every time.
But like you can see like slight facial expression changes, like different ones. It's so hilarious. I mean, you barely see anything, but it's still.
For its time, it was amazing technology. Oh, get wrecked.
Ah, dang it. Dang it, I got you so close.
You and your stupid throws, man. I gotta start remembering how to parry.
Oh yeah, parry.
Oh, fuck. There we go.
There we go.
Nope.
Oh, that
Come
move,
on.
I remember.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Kicking them while they're down.
Right? That's the best thing. I love in this game you can get like a couple extra hits in.
Yeah, after
while they're like dying.
Yeah. You're just like, finally I got you. Like, especially after a well-fought, well-earned victory.
Yeah.
Like, oh, take that, you stupid. Especially, sorry, again, I keep ragging on the NPC, but so close. I was so close. I was so close. Oh well, GG. All right, I mean we're doing pretty good. 3-4.
It's even.
Yeah.
Colin Mitsurugi. I used to use him. I don't remember him though.
Oh wait, you do have to unlock Yoshimitsu.
Yeah, Yoshimitsu, Weapon Master, whatever his name is. Siegfried.
Cervantes.
Cervantes.
Yeah.
Charade?
Oh yeah, Charade.
Lizard. Oh, you remember Lizard Man?
Yeah. These also are.
It's literally just a lizard with a sword and a shield.
Yep. Wait, how did I do that? Oh.
Mina, Assassin, Berserker.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's got to be a cheat code to unlock all these people.
Probably. Oh wait, hang on. The eye thing started happening. Yeah. All right.
Wait, you said hold on the eye thing and then you hit me?
Yeah, we're on a delay. Yeah. So Eternal Darkness is definitely one on my list. The other one on my list is a game called, oh my god. Okay, you know what? I'm revising my list right now as I'm talking.
Okay.
Because
right.
I recently went to Comic-Con, Made in Heroes, it's called here, Dutch Comic-Con, and there was this vendor selling retro games. They had a mint in box, factory sealed, Chibi Robo.
Ooh.
Would you like to gander what it cost? I should have taken a picture.
5,000.
Because nobody would have believed. No, okay, that's a little much.
That's a little bit much. 300.
That's not enough.
700.
You went a little over, but you're getting warmer. It was 500 euros.
Shut up. Okay, so that's 700 Canadian.
Yeah. That is insane. The retro market, it has gotten so very bad.
Oh, it's nuts. It's freaking nuts.
It's so bad. I can't even. I'm like, ugh. And I love retro games, and I'm like, no, dude, I can't do that.
That's the problem. We love retro games, and people know that, so they take advantage of that from us.
Yeah.
Right?
It's
Kind of like what's going on with Pokemon cards right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
People are buying them just to resell them. Remember, you know how many people were buying? I love how many people have put up their Nintendo Switch 2 to resell, and nothing happened.
Yep. Take that, scalpers. Oh, that is... Okay, so I know we're talking about our impressions, and I do want to keep it to our impressions and our hopes for like the GameCube apps. I do want to bring up this little bit of news that maybe not a lot of people have heard. I'm pretty sure people have heard about it by now, but a bunch of Switch 2s got boosted in the US that were meant for GameSpot.
2,800 Switches?
Yeah. Like, what was the worth? 1.4 million?
1.5, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah,
that is
a lot.
That is so ridiculous. I don't know. They might blacklist the serial numbers of those because I'm pretty sure Nintendo has that all neatly registered. So yeah, even if you sell them and they try to play online, they're probably gonna get like bricked by Nintendo, which is such a
so
bummer.
far from what I've heard, it sucks definitely. But what I feel like is gonna
Yeah.
dodged. Oh.
Oh. Damn it.
I always forget that Soul Calibur is that one game where it is horizontal attack, vertical attack, and kick. I'm thinking high punch, low punch right now. Like, where's my high punch?
Yeah, this is a proper 3D fighter, which that is also another thing about. Okay, I'm sorry, we're sidetracking again, but the only 3D fighter in time right now currently are Virtua Fighter 5, which is a very old game, and Tekken 8, which has gone through some controversial changes recently. So, and the kind of the problem with why we haven't seen a new Soul Calibur, apparently, according to Harada, the guy that does the Tekken games, is that at Bandai Namco, sorry, I keep saying it the other way around. There is nobody to champion a new game, right? Because he heads Tekken, right? So he's the champion for Tekken. Even if like there's some bad things going on with Tekken, you know, he's the one that's championing that series to the higher ups. There is nobody at Bandai Namco to do that because everybody that used to work on the Soul Calibur games left.
Yeah.
So
I believe it.
So there's nobody there anymore to be like, hey, let's do a new Soul Calibur game. And like, we have this idea for a new Soul Calibur game. And until that happens, until they get someone that will like come up with a pitch for a new Soul Calibur game. Yeah, this is it. This is literally probably it for Soul Calibur.
This is what we're getting.
Re-release.
But you know what? It's fine. Like,
I mean, it's fine, but
keep
it's
bringing
also a
back
little
these
sad.
games. You know what I realized? Did you know there was an HD version of this game?
Soul Calibur 2?
Soul Calibur 2 had like an HD Xbox arcade type thing.
Oh, for the Xbox version. Yeah, where you play
I think. I don't know. I don't remember. It was based, it was a PS3 and Xbox 360 game, and they based it off the PS2 version.
Ah, okay. No, I'm not. No, this is a clean podcast. I'm not gonna say anything weird.
Say it. Say it.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. I will say this. Outside of that, the only other games that I want to see on the service is a little game called Custom Robo. If you've played
Custom Robo.
If you've
That's a great
played
game.
Smash Brothers Melee, you will know about the game if you unlock the trophy for it, because there's a character that has a trophy for that. And at that time, it was a Japan-only series because it had 2 releases on. Wow, I can't remember that. There were 2 games that were released on the N64 that never came out in the West. And then after Melee came out, they brought out a new game for it, and for the GameCube, and that got a US release, which is the one that
I remember that, the custom Robo.
Yeah, I do. Wait, where is it? I have it right here. When I went to the US in 2005,
Yeah.
I got this.
Nice.
And it was...
But do you have Final Fantasy Tactics?
Yes. I have it. I can't show you. But I have it. I think you'll understand what I mean when I say I have it. Like, I have it on a disc, but I can't show you the disc.
That's fair. I get it. Totally. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I'm sorry. I'm being so weird, but I think people have already figured out what I mean by that. But yeah, no. I love Final Fantasy Tactics. For real. Like, it's one of my favorite. That was my first. That one was my first tactical JRPG.
Really?
Yep. Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah, I love that game, and I'm so glad that we're getting the is it called remastered?
It's a remake.
Yeah, it's a remake and like a remaster. So you have two different versions in that collection. And I mean, it's not really a collection because it's basically the same game, but you can play it either classic mode, which has the
remake,
which has the Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions localization, but it has the PlayStation 1 gameplay. And then you have the remastered version, the enhanced version, where they have updated it with a lot of quality of life changes. The visuals have been tweaked to be more dynamic. They have a new like top-down. Can I ring out you? No. I was trying to ring you out. Yeah, it has a bunch of like quality of life additions to it. So you literally have two ways to play that game. It's coming to all the platforms, so there is no excuse for people to not pick it up. Pick up Final Fantasy.
Oh no, absolutely. I don't know what I'm gonna pick it up on. I'm torn right now.
I'm getting it on Switch 2 already now.
I think it might be a Switch 2 game. Like right now, I'm really feeling.
No.
I don't know how to say this. But I think the Switch 2, like, yes, I get it, new tech mode, blah blah blah.
Oh, that's not the reason why I'm.
But I feel like
this.
I feel like it's just been my go-to right now, just because it's
convenient.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly it. It's convenient. It's easy to sit there and play like in bed or take it on the couch and whatever. If someone else wants to watch TV, it's not a big deal. I've just been enjoying it, and the fact that it's got enough power is what I want to say.
Yeah.
It has enough power that it's actually like has the potential for AAA gaming, but just better experiences as well.
Yeah.
It might actually make me not even think about picking up a PS6 or anything in the future.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be completely honest. I do not understand why. I mean, I kind of understand why they did it, because they wanted to take some win out of the Switch 2 release sales. Because the timing of them announcing like that they're working on a PlayStation 6 and that Xbox is working on like the next generation of Xbox. Again, why on earth are they doing that? But whatever. It's just so weird. Also, the timing of the announcement of the ROG Xbox Ally. I mean, could not have been way more coincidental. Damn it, we both grabbed at the same time.
Ooh, that was close.
We pecked out of that one. That's actually kind of cool. Nice. GG's. That was a good win. That was sweet. That was
insane.
Do you know how to do like that wheel? Oh, did you open the menu?
Oops.
That's
I did, sorry.
Do you know that?
I'm trying to remember how to do that stupid wheel move. Yeah.
I was literally trying to ask him. I was literally trying to ask you, like, do you know how to do the wheel move? I never figured it out. I was also another Volvo player, so. I tried playing him back in the day on in Soul Edge, but nah, he was too weird for me. This move.
While pressing B and K. What the hell is B and K?
B is block, K is kick. So the block button is B, literally B. And
which is a low crawling
I think
stance
K is
his reverse stance.
Wait, that makes no sense because kick is, I think, X. That is a weird combination.
I'm still trying to learn the move where he kind of does this like figure 8 between your legs.
Oh, I've never seen.
And I
Oh,
think he, like,
I know which one you're talking
Remember,
about.
he does like a figure 8, and I think he climbs up to your back. He starts stabbing you. Like,
Yeah. I think that's a grab. Isn't that a grab?
It might be.
Yeah, that might actually be a grab.
Vertical strike is B. Interesting. Just the Y button. Waiting on you, bro.
Oh, wait. I thought... I'm such an idiot. I thought I was waiting on you.
No, I'm sitting. I'm like, why is he like... Is he thinking about how much health to...
Watched over by the almighty ones.
No.
Alright, I see how it is.
Yeah, so... man. Custom Robo would be really nice to have because I feel like, again, that's one of those games that never really got a chance. Despite the fact that it kind of, sort of... The only reason why we got a release, at least in the US, I think, was because of Smash Melee.
Yep.
And they put it out, and I don't think they put it out with any, like, fanfare, which is super weird for Nintendo. I mean, sometimes they will do that, and it makes no sense. Especially when it's, like, lesser-known games. And it's like their own IP. And I know they'll never make another one again. Oh, kind of.
Yeah, that was a weird logo.
Because I know they will never make a new one, so just give us the old one. And you can play the N64 games if you have the Japanese N64 app.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it works, but you do need a Japanese account to download them. But you don't need a Japanese subscription to play them.
Oh, word.
Yeah. Great,
I
right?
didn't want Link. Oh, no, I clicked random. That's why. No, stop. I love how random gave me Voldo again. Stuck with this guy, man.
Versus Voldo.
The low rumble. I love it.
Well, I mean,
I'm so here for it.
of course that's all he can do. He doesn't have a tongue.
Battle 1.
It's not that he doesn't have a tongue. It's that he's been gagged.
Well, he's been gagged and he also has no tongue.
Did they cut off his tongue?
Yeah, wait, you don't know the
No
Voldo
wonder he's
lore?
so mad. It's been a while.
Well, he's
20 years. I forgot a little.
I mean, he is he was I think a science experiment. So he is loyal to his master. He has no tongue, he has no eyes, and they're bound and gagged. Because why would a man with no tongue need to use his mouth? Or
Exactly.
eyes, if they think outside. So that dude is blind and cannot speak. On purpose. Not by accident.
Wow. I feel bad.
Don't feel bad. He actually... he got Stockholmed into that one, for real.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I mean... especially games that did not get a second chance. Stuff like Doshin the Giant, like with Capcom PNO3.
I was just gonna say that needs to be on a that needs to be on the GameCube Online is PNO3.
What? Damn it! What was the name again? I have the game right here. Why am I being? Oh, the Donkey Konga games. I was about to.
You
forget.
think so?
I want the Donkey Konga games. I mean, they were developed by Namco, by the same team that does the Taiko no Tatsujin games.
Okay, fair.
So yeah, I want that. I have Donkey Konga 1, and I have the drums. I think I showed it off to you. And
yeah, you have the drums. You showed.
it's so good. But I want, what I really want is so that we can get the Japanese versions. But the problem that comes with games like that is licensing. Because even though they're not using the original music, it's like cover bands. You still need to get the license for those songs. The rights to those songs. Even if it is just a cover. So
It's
I don't
pricey.
I don't know how that would work for outside of Japan, because inside of Japan, I'm pretty sure they could get it done for the Japanese app. I don't know if they'll get it done and release it for the Western version. Because in the West, we got 2 games. We got Donkey Konga 1 and Donkey Konga 2. And in Japan, they got a third one, Donkey Konga 3, which by far has the best theme song. Because every one of them has a theme song. Yeah, that one is for the third one is straight gas. I will send you a video later, but it is straight up.
Please do.
Watched over by the almighty ones. They
Have you ever played
time
Soul?
to tie it up.
Have you ever played Soul Edge, by the way?
Yep. Not a lot, but I did have Soul Edge on the PS1.
Okay, so then you know that maybe you don't remember, but so Cassandra is the younger sister of Sophitia from Soul Edge.
Sophitia? Okay.
Yeah, that's why they're so similar.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't know if Sophitia is in this game actually. I don't think so. I think they did add Sophitia in like 3. When I played
Sophitia
this
should
game,
be in here.
I don't know. I'd have to double check. I don't remember at all. Okay. See, she said Sophitia.
She did.
Yeah, she's fighting.
Sophitia?
She's basically fighting in her sister's stead because Sophitia went missing after I want to say Soul Edge, because she's not in Soul Calibur at all.
No, she is in Soul Calibur.
Oh, she is? Is she an unlockable?
I think so. I think she's unlockable because I'm looking at her right now. She looks very familiar and what the hell? Sorry.
Wait,
weird picture just popped up.
Yeah, no worry. I'm waiting on you. All right, ready?
No.
Okay. Oh, you have to hurry up though because the timer is ticking down. I forgot to.
Oh yeah, okay. So sorry. Okay, we're good. She has since appeared in almost every Soul Calibur series entry in the Soul Calibur game, with the exception of Soul Calibur 5 and the arcade version of Soul Calibur 2.
Oh, that's interesting.
So I think she's probably unlockable then.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
That was a brutal way to take me out. Dude.
Oh my god! She nails you by the leg.
Oh yeah, she it's brutal.
Oh, that's crazy. All right, one more match?
One more match, yeah.
One more match.
Make it good.
All right, so as we play one more match, any final impressions about the Switch 2 that you have? Anything else that you wanted to talk about before we finish this?
The sentiment has been the same. I think it's been a great machine. I think there's been a lot of negative press behind it, but honestly, just going in and having fun with it. The hardware, the software, everything it's done so far, yes, fine. It's a little pricey. Games are expensive, but you still have this huge backlog of Switch 1 games, so it's not like back in the day where when you went from like a Nintendo to a Super Nintendo, and you couldn't play all your Nintendo games.
That you literally have to start from scratch.
Yeah, so you already have access to a great library, and those games will play, most of them, will play a little bit better, which is a great thing to, it's a great thing to consider.
Yeah, true.
So I think they're doing some good stuff with it. I'm happy with it. I honestly have not put it down since I've gotten it. Like, it is something I have played and interacted with, and when I have a free minute and I don't know what to do, it's let me pick up my Switch 2. I wasn't really like that with my Switch 1.
Yeah.
It was always my backup console. Oh yeah, there's a game that's only on the Switch, I'll get it. But now, like we've talked about earlier, there's certain games where they're multi-platform releases, and I was like, I think I'd play it more if I played it on my Switch. And that's saying something, right? Because, each console is doing something differently in its own way. But it seems like, I don't know if I can say this, because, like, Xbox is doing the whole, like, everything's an Xbox. PlayStation is confused, but they should just stick to their cinematic experiences. But, like, everything else. And in fact, if you think about it, the way that the other console manufacturers are even going in terms of having a portable, but it's not like how it was back in the day where, Sony would have like a PS3 and a Vita or a PSP, or
Yeah.
Nintendo had like a Wii and a 3DS or DS. It's now basically the same experience that you can just take on the go. So
Yeah.
Nintendo was here first. They're kind of doing it the right way. So I don't know. I'm happy with everything so far. So that's my biggest sentiment is I'm enjoying it. I'm glad I bought it. I'm not going to be sitting here and say everyone has to go out and buy one now. Obviously, there's other things that are more important in life.
Sure.
But if you can and you'd like to, it is a solid purchase as long as you go in with simmered expectations and try not to listen to all the noise that's in the media about terms of service and price tags of games. And again, like even something like Game Card, like, yeah, fine, it sounds stupid, but it's just a normal thing that's part of the world now. So
Yep. I do hope that they bring on more options for game card sizes, because if they, because here's the thing, if it ends up not being successful, it might be more detrimental than we think, and that they just straight up stop making physical games at all. And that's a little bit of my fear in that one. So I hope that Nintendo at least later releases more options in terms of card sizes that the publisher can use. Outside of that, for me, just the whole experience has been really fun. I did Cave, and I got Welcome Tour. I would not recommend getting. I would not recommend getting Welcome Tour.
That's trash.
If you are not into like playing like very curated tech demos, like very by the number. Well, it's not by the numbers. It's actually pretty. It's kind of clever for a tech demo, honestly, which just makes it so much more disappointing that it's not a pack-in title. Because I feel like if it was a pack-in title, it would be so much better. And the other thing is that to fully get the most out of Welcome Tour, you also need like the additional accessories, or at least access to accessories that have compatibility with some of the mini games
Like
that
a
are
Pro
in
controller?
game, like a Pro controller or a charging grip that also has the GL and GR buttons, a camera. So not necessarily the Nintendo camera, but like I can use, for example, my Logitech camera works perfectly fine. And you also have the wheel, but you can just use the Joy-Con horizontally. It's just fine. The mouse mini games are really good. Like they really put an emphasis on how those games, like how games could use the mouse, because one, it allows for really good control, and it allows for motion control while you're using the mouse, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
And the HD2 rumble, I really hope a lot of people, a lot of developers use the HD2 rumble to its fullest potential, especially now that you have PlayStation using haptics, Nintendo using haptics. The only ones that are not using haptics natively, because it's not built into their system, is Xbox. So two out of 3.
Funny because they had that on the Xbox One.
That's what I heard. 2 out of 3 uses them. Please, developers, if you can, if you're willing to, please use HD Rumble 2, because it is so good. It is ridiculous. There's this one mini game in Welcome Tour where you have to figure out where the strongest rumble is, and you have to use the mouse and get close to that point. But there are also other points of rumble on the map, and if you choose the wrong one, you fail. I have not beaten that one. It pissed me off. I stopped trying. But that just shows you, and there's like a bunch of other stuff. There's one minigame that makes your Joy-Con sing through the HD2 Rumble, because the HD Rumble 2 is so much more sophisticated that it can vibrate at such a frequency that it makes noise. like actual. It can like play music and sound effects.
That's actually really
It's so cool. I hope Nintendo themselves also do it, because Nintendo likes to do this thing where they will introduce a new gimmick to their system, and even they will drop support for it, which is so
of
weird.
course.
Which is so weird and so disappointing. So yeah, I guess that is it for me and for us. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Denny, can you tell the nice people where they can find you?
Absolutely. So you guys can always find me on Twitch and or Instagram. That's probably where I'm the most active. There are other socials as well, and if you're interested in checking them out, you can find them on my Linktree, which is Linktree/Denirukun
Thank you so much. And you can find Game Rivals on your favorite podcasting app. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like for this video. Leave a comment. What has your experience been with Nintendo Switch 2? If you have one. If you don't have one, are you looking to get one in the future or not? Let us know. And of course, hit the subscribe button to get and the bell button to get notified when the latest episode of Game Rivals goes live. And you also can find me streaming on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday. My links are in my Linktree as well. Linktree /MaximilianOx_X. I'll leave it in the description because I'm saying it absolutely wrong right now. I'll also leave Denirukun's Linktree in the description as well. So thank you so much for being here. I've been and will always be Maximilian X. This has been Denirukun, and you will always will be Denirukun, and we will see all of you beautiful people later. Bye.
Later.